launch itself at him from hiding and sink fangs into his flesh. Dios mío, wasn't that a disgusting thought? Sire! He turned and found Chewie, his lieutenant, and the first of his vampire children, moving slowly into the room, his expression reflecting the same revulsion that Xavier himself was feeling. Walk carefully, Chewie. I don't know what's going on here, but there are almost certainly a few mad ones lurking about. Where will you go, my lord? There's only one choice, my friend. Forward. At a grim nod from his lieutenant, Xavier strode deeper into the wrecked mansion, confident that his back was covered. Xavier! A familiar figure appeared in the open doors to what had been Yosep's drawing room. Dennis. It was an effort to keep the dislike from his voice, for all that he and this vampire shared the same sire and had lived in Yosep's court at the same time. You're alive. Dennis gave an elegant shrug. The one who killed Yosep was not a serious or even intentional contender for the territory. What does that mean? He attended one of Yosep's weekday receptions. You remember the kind. No one of significance ever bothered, but our sire felt the need to socialize with the common man, for reasons of his own, he added in distaste. The assassin, for that's what he was, maneuvered close to Yosep and detonated some sort of magical device. It killed Yosep instantly, along with several other vampires. And a few humans, he said offhandedly. Magic? Are you certain? Oh, yes. There was another sorcerer in the crowd. You remember the one who gained such favor with Yosep when he restored Sakal's magic. Sakal? He repeated, and immediately wondered if the sorcerer was involved in this. He'd never forgiven Yosep for making him vampire, but that had been well over 150 years ago. Had Sakal been plotting his revenge all this time? Was Sakal at the reception that day? He asked Dennis. No, he left 2 days prior for France, with Yosep's permission. And where were you? Dennis chuckled. I didn't hire the assassin. But you didn't try to stop him either, did you? Why did you not protect our sire as I would have? You were always his favorite, Xavier. The one who had free access to the most beautiful women, the best horses and accommodations. Did you ever consider what it was like for the rest of us? You let him die. And now Spain is mine. Do you believe you can hold it? Xavier sneered. Against me. There was a reason that Yosep favored me. The other vampire's expression hardened. You'll bow to me before the end. I might even make you kiss my feet. He snorted his opinion of that. How many challengers have you killed so far? More than I can remember. It's amazing the weaklings who think they can hold power. Xavier stared at him lazily. Yes, it is. Dennis growled, fangs bare. Leave or challenge, you bastard. I'm not the bastard here, Dennis, he said. Shall we do this in the courtyard? This building stinks of old blood. Those refined senses of yours too delicate for a little blood. Not as long as it's yours. An instant later, the defensive shields he'd created from the power of his blood alone sizzled to life as he deflected the spear of pure energy aimed at his chest. But it hadn't come from Dennis. He swung his gaze to the right and caught a flash of blonde hair. Sending a focused rope of his power to wrap about the fleeing vampire's throat, he dragged the attacker back into sight. The vampire emitted a high-pitched whine, struggling to grip the invisible rope around his neck, his eyes rolling white with terror as he silently begged Dennis for aid. Xavier could have told him no help would be coming. Dennis had never cared for those who looked to him for protection, not even when the one seeking help had risked his life to help Dennis. It was a foolish move, Xavier told the whining vampire. Did Dennis tell you it would work? That your pitiful attack would be the distraction that gave him the kill? That you'd earn his favor and reward after he was made vampire lord? The pathetic vamp had pink tears running down his cheeks when his gaze switched to Xavier, pleading for his life. Will you save him, Dennis? Please, proceed. I'll wait. Dennis's gaze filled with furious hatred for Xavier. Without so much as a glance, he flicked a hand at the begging vampire. A moment later...